Welcome back everybody, and here you see me using my silicone released spray because it does seem to work. And I used it because I thought the shape of these shells, if they're going to be air bubbles, these are going to be the molds that will hold them. So yes, I found that the silicone release spray does work, and it's better than the isopropyl alcohol because the isopropyl will over time damage the molds. So good investment. Now these shells, I've had them for a little while. I was having a rummage through my mould drawer, finding things I hadn't used before, and came across these and thought, they would be fun to do, especially now that spring is coming and I wanted to do something really colourful, a kind of display thing. I tried to choose colours that I thought would go well together and be bright and colourful. Seems I made the right choices. Again, this was sprayed inside with the silicone release spray because it's got lots of ridges and things. And this takes a fair amount of resin. So here you can see all the colours, just putting them in randomly, all melting into each other. I love that gold. That gold is so nice. So just plopping them all in. And because I've got the silicone release spray in there, I'm not shuffling up my colours. I'm just going to let them go as they are, not do any silicone tool or anything. And as you can see, I'm pouring all my resin on that piece of silicone in the mould that sort of sticks up, so as not to disturb what's being poured in. Hopefully this will make a difference. And then just for a top up, I just poured in some of the clear, which actually worked out quite nicely. You'll see in the unmolding how that affected the design. I was pleased with all of them, and I like these shell molds. They're cute. So they come as a set of 3, which is a nice number, and they are so different, and I love the shapes. Yeah, they're really nice. So if you're looking for a nice project, simple project, I highly recommend these molds. I love playing with them. So again, I tried to pick colours that would complement each other and give nice contrast and be nice and bright. Oh, I'm such a mucky puppy. I'm always slopping the resin around or chucking the mica powder everywhere. Oh well. It's good with the editing because you don't see what a real mess I make sometimes. But it's all fun and playtime, so who cares? Sometimes I do forget that it's, on camera and I'm just chucking things in and banging things around. Some of those get edited out, but yeah, it seems to be very aggressive resin making. And I decided to pour these 2 colours together. And then this darker green, trying to get it down inside and on the end so that there was a bit of a highlight. And I did spend some time squishing this, not because I was afraid that there would be voids or bubbles, but just to mix the colours up a little bit. Otherwise they're just sort of sitting there. So I agitated them a bit, just to mix them up and separate them a bit. And there's the 3 shells. I'm just trying to pour in as much colour as I can. And I thought a good dollop of gold on the end would look nice. If it would sink and go through, that is. And it would probably show. Good old spritz with the alcohol. And then with the colours that I had left over from the last one I made, I just popped it in one of these little cactus moulds, these little jelly cactus moulds, which I really love. Smushing up the colours. Maybe I smushed up the colours a bit too much. Who knows? And I've put it all on my heat mat. So that helps. The little spritz. I don't know whether I overdo the isopropyl alcohol, but it works. Unmolding. Now, you know, if you've watched enough of my videos, that I have hand challenges with some of these moulds. And I thought, yeah, they're going to go for it. They're going to say, nope, not strong enough, not doing it, won't comply. But these silicone moulds are very flexible. So even my poor old hands could manage it. And they're on there tightly, believe me. This was the one with the clear resin and the 3 colours of foil. I love the shape of these little seashells, I really do. I think they're really cute. They make nice shapes. Yep, getting to grips with this second one. Not too bad at all. It's cute. Yeah, and the colours, they went well together. I was glad I used that combination. How I choose my colours sometimes when I'm not sure is, when I have colours left over from projects, I pour them into little pyramid moulds. Let those set, and then I keep them in a box. And that helps me to see which colours go together well. Now, I thought this big one might be a bit tough, but as I say, the moulds are very stretchy, and I got there without any problems. This is the shell where I poured on the clear resin right at the very end, and look, fantastic! Is that lucky? And I love the way on the top, in the gold, you can see the green and the blue, and the back is clear. Yeah, that was great. I really like this. And this one's quite large too. It did take a fair amount of resin. But I love them all. I'm so excited about these seashell moulds. And these are my little bits and bobs of green that I had left over from the last one I made. Oh, cute. Then I filled up my little planters with some very coarse sand. I guess it's like fine grit, not sand. And displayed them, and I thought they looked cool. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.